Ladies and gentlemen, we have a star amongst stars and a rising star in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My boy, my G, Derek, man. How do you pronounce your last name?
Agete.
Agete. That's beautiful. Are you Spanish?
I am Nigerian.
That's beautiful, bro. I never even knew that.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
my boy. Yo, thank you for being here, my boy.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it, dog. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, my guy is doing big things. You can't turn a direction without seeing you moving and working, and you're just so humble and down to earth. And I had to get you here just to hear your story and
Appreciate it.
yeah, everything you come from. So, what inspired you to get into this world of creation? I know you have multiple hands in multiple places: music, acting, wrestling.
Yeah, man. Well, I think it just like stemmed from like the way I grew up.
Right, right, right.
Me and my siblings, I have two sisters. We kind of grew up and like we're pretty like shelled, you know. Like
Right.
our parents were immigrants, they're foreign, so they know
Mhm.
they're accustomed to foreign living. So it's
Right.
like anything American is kind of like it's like a little it's a
Mhm.
little out there. So during the summers, we didn't really like do what regular families did, like go on vacation or go to Disney World. We were just in the house in the crib, and when you're in the crib all day, you kind of have to force yourself to get creative. So we would just play a lot, like play like we would pretend like do just crazy skits and scenarios, me and my sisters, and like we would just like we used to like set up our days like school, but like we were in like a performing arts school, and we would make imaginary scenarios
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah.
all we had was that and a TV. And I grew up with a GameCube and everything, and like I had
Dope.
games,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that kind of added on to the creativity. So I think um, my upbringing and just growing up like that
Dope.
kind of made me just want to pursue it, especially into adulthood. I'd never
Yeah.
imagined like my younger self. If my younger self were to see me today, I'd be
Mhm.
like,
Grew up,
"Whoa,
man.
I
Yeah,
grew
exactly.
up.
Yeah.
Who's this guy?"
That's dope, man. Yeah, my very similar upbringing with me. And my parents were both immigrants as well from the Caribbeans.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so but instead of here, it was New York, and I have very similar understanding
What
of
part of New York?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. That's what's up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I seen you doing work out there. What part?
So it was a really like dope gig that I booked through Backstage. Shout out Backstage.
Shout out to Backstage.
Please.
Yeah.
With some two actors up and
We
coming.
trying,
We're really trying to make it out. Please.
Yeah.
Please, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But I submitted for a project through Backstage, and I submit a lot.
Mhm.
Just because I have an agent, I have representation, but I still want to be putting in the work outside of that,
Right.
and not just relying on people to kind of bring the work to me. I notice like working in this industry,
Mhm.
not to go off on a tangent. I know we're
No,
still
you're good.
talking about
Yeah, yeah,
the
you're
boxing
good.
project, but I just noticed a lot of actors like coming up, especially at this level,
Mhm.
are not the most like go getting. They're not
Mhm.
the most like active, as opposed to like athletes. Like a
Right.
lot of actors don't have an athlete mindset of like I got to get after this. I got to train this every day.
Right.
But I was submitting every day on Backstage, and it is very humbling submitting online because so much ghosting.
Oh
And
my gosh.
I think
yeah.
I submitted 100 and, like 150 submission like auditions, nothing back, and it was just like, man, I don't know. Like I was renewing the app every like few months because I
Right.
was like, dude, I'm just losing money at this point.
Yeah.
And then like one like miraculous day, I was like, I got off work and I saw a message on Backstage, and it was from a producer, and I was just like, this is a scam. This ain't. No, I'm not
Too good to
gonna.
be true, right?
Yeah, I ain't trying to get like in trafficked out here or something. Excuse my language. I don't
No,
know
you
if
good,
this
you
is
good. Yeah, you good, you good.
But yeah, he just hit me up. He said, like, I watched your reel, I watched your stuff, and like I would think you would be great for this project.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, dope. Like, hey, this is actually real.
Yeah.
And like, we were talking, we are chopping up on the phone and everything. And like, it's so strange when you're talking to somebody that you think is a lot like older, and you find out that they're your age. That like hit me like a mat truck, because I was like,
Right.
I was talking to him like, oh yeah, you know, like you were figuring all the details, flights, you know, where I was gonna stay, da da da. I was like, you know, just chopping it up with him. I was finding out like, you know, like where he's from, how he got into like, you know, the film industry, and like, you know, what this project was about. And he was like, oh yeah, man. I'm like, I just graduated school. I'm like 25, 26. I was like, bro, what? Like, you're 25, 26, and you're moving like this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, I'm making moves, but like,
That's
you're making
crazy. Yeah, he's
moves. Yeah.
creating. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, I think that moment getting that project kind of like made me realize that there's like levels to this, and working around like people that were like my age, who were just as like hungry for success as I am,
Right.
was the most motivating experience ever. And I feel like that project just kind of like changed my outlook on the way I go about this career and this profession, and like how I should move about this profession, like with, you know, just a little bit more grit, a little bit more
Drive.
Yeah.
Was this your first time in New York?
It was my third time in New York.
Nice.
Yeah, first time, oh my gosh, golly, first time was embarrassing.
What?
So, this is actually also through Backstage, but I booked an extras gig through Backstage. They were not covering flight. They were
Oh
not
my
covering hotel.
gosh.
They were not covering a dang thing. And this was during COVID. I did
Oh.
not have a COVID card.
No.
I was 19 and I thought, like, man, my life's a movie. Let's just chance it. I'm gonna do it for the plot. Don't do it for the plot.
Yeah.
Lock in, bro. This is real life. This is not a movie. This is not a fantasy. I really thought this what it was. Like, this is gonna be my moment. I'm gonna be the next Denzel. I go out there. I get up. The project is called The Gilded Age. It's on HBO.
Lit.
It's a good series.
Yeah.
I don't remember much from it, but I was just like, man, I wish I couldn't watch it without being like, like
have
I
that
feel like
repressed
goofy,
memory, yeah.
repressed memory. So I fly out there. I eventually end up getting, you know, rejected at the door.
Wow.
And I just spent that day in New York. I walked to what was it? What's that big park in New York? Central Park. And
Wow.
I just I just sat there, dude. I was just like, man, I don't know what to do. And then I waited 4 or 5 hours. I went to a diner. Oh my gosh, dude. I went to a diner, very sad, like Bronx Tale ass, like, you promised me like really, whoa, like show tunes ass, like, damn, rainy day ass diner. And I was just like, man, all is well. Like, I'm thankful that I was able to go out here. Granted, it did not work out in my favor, but I don't deserve to do this. You know, I get to do this. And I think what shifted is what it's starting to shift slowly with my outlook on my career is that I'm here to serve, not to be served. I know a lot of people, when they get into entertainment, they get lost in the sauce, and they think that they're this character, this big person, this guy, and it's like, bro, we're playing pretend. This isn't.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, this is not real.
Like, chill out.
Yeah, like, you're at a 10, bring it to like a 2, bro.
Right.
But kind of going about it in that sense of like, I'm serving, like, I'm here to serve. I'm here to serve. I'm going to do my best and try to incorporate my best qualities of myself to serve said project, serve said director, said, anybody that I'm working with, or myself.
Man, you have an extremely mature outlook on it, and I think you hit on something that a lot of people don't realize when it comes to an acting game on any level, the amount of failure you have to get used to before you get a yes. You said 150 submissions just on Backstage. That's on your own. that's your agent usually sends you could be possibly 2 to 10 a day, and you can go crazy. Oh yes, all of them, and that's just people don't understand how much no's it takes to get one yes.
Yeah,
People don't understand that.
It's a lot.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
People think you get an agent and you just on and rolling. No,
so are you on any like movies or whatever?
Right,
Like,
yeah,
dude, I'm
man.
trying, bro. It's
hustle,
hard
man.
out here.
When you get an agent, you're just in a bigger pool, man.
Yeah.
Other people got agents, and I realize, understanding you, and we talk, and I'm like, man, just like for instance that whole instance with that fiasco we had going to OKC.
Yeah.
It's just realize how small circle it is, but it's still a large pool. It was like, oh, do you know Derek? I was like, yeah. It's like, what?
It is some Midwest.
Yeah,
It's some Midwest shit, bro.
And still though, man, you gotta, and when you do get a yes, everything has to be right.
Yeah.
It can't just be like a yes and you don't even know your schedule. A yes, everything else has to fall into place correctly for that yes to be a certified yes. It's kind of crazy. But going back to your upbringing, you said that repression and being secluded was the reason your art blossomed. And I want to know, and I can see why WWE was your thing because you watched a lot of WWE.
Yeah.
So,
me and my close friend growing up, shout out Cappuccino Jones.
Shout out, yeah.
We kind of had like, I guess you could say like polar opposite lives because we were both African and we were both kind of like were raised in the same circumstances. Our parents gave us the TV and games and just like
do you
like we're not white, sorry. Like, we're not, like, we kind of just made what we had. We made what best with what we had at the time, and we were just locked in on entertainment. We consumed so much entertainment at the time. Looking back at it, I was just like, dang, I was kind of a nerd, bro. Like,
that's lit, though.
It was a good thing at the time, but I was like, dang, I'm like really like obsessed with this. So I feel like there's no surprise that I'm doing the things that I am doing right now because I've loved it so much as a kid. And when you start to grow up, like you go into teens, young adults, and like you kind of start to suppress your childhood likes and interests,
right? Because
you want to look mature, you want to look polished, you want to look a certain way, and you have the world perceive you a certain way. Like you're a professional, you're grown, you have this together, you have that together. I'm at this point where it's like, who cares, bro? I don't care. I'm chasing this, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care. Y'all gonna see this. All them eye emojis on freaking IG, brother. People just
just watch.
They don't do anything. Right. They just watch. I'm like, I don't care. Y'all gonna see this journey. Gonna see the success, bro. Whether or not it kills me, bro. I got to lock in.
Man, motivation, bro. That's lit. And that's my motivation too. When they like what they don't like, and you watch, and you just like, okay, bet, watch, keep watching,
watch and wait, and slowly but surely, like the more you put out, people, they're gonna flow with the tide. Like they're gonna see the wave and they're gonna be like, yeah, I'm riding it. I don't care. I don't care if I'm switching up. I don't care if I'm fake. I'm here to ride the wave, and you're the wave.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's how it goes. I'm not concerned too much with the way I look because this industry has done so much rejection therapy wise that rejection is just it's whatever.
You're immune to it. Is music your therapy?
I feel like it is because I didn't realize how much I used to use music as suppression. High school, college days, on the za, bro. Smoking, bro. Because life, I think when you turn 15, freshman year of high school, I feel like you realize that, okay, shit's starting to get a little bit realer, but I don't know what's going on yet. and I'm getting really stressed out.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was chiefing a lot, and I was listening to a lot of music, and this was what 2017 to about, I was a junior at the time. 2017 to about like 2020.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I was just really just locked in on listening to music.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of my friends around me, they were like making music on on their phones or on GarageBand, on FL.
That's dope.
And I was just like, man, I want to create something. I want to make something. And I think I started getting into music right when COVID hit, because we were in the house, bro. I'm like, what else do I got to do? And I think I'm kind of glad I grew up on like gaming and like consuming a lot of like entertainment at the time, because when COVID came around, I was like, dude,
went back to your natural state.
Yeah. And I was just trying to like just play around with a lot of stuff and like create. Like I really wanted to be creative, because I feel like when COVID happened, it kind of repressed me back to that childhood state of like wanting to be secluded. So like, oh, now I feel like I have to be creative. I have to do something.
Right.
So
that's amazing. That's an amazing answer, bro. You make great music. I ain't gonna lie.
Appreciate it, dog.
When I first realized you made music, and I forgot what I was doing. I was cleaning my house or something, and I started going through your music, and I think it was on Apple, and then it started. Your music went from different genres.
Yeah.
There was a song that popped up. I'm like, I thought, Apple does a suggestion and it was somebody else. It was you. I'm like, yo, this is dope as hell. My band's just skipping genres in here. Went from rock to some is like soul and some of it is like house. I'm like, that's dope as ever, bro.
Appreciate it.
Who are your biggest inspirations when it comes to music? Like when you're growing up?
I mean, a lot of inspirations. I just love people with like really different sounds. I mess with T-Pain.
Dope.
I mess with Michael Jackson.
I love Michael.
Aaliyah.
Fire.
A lot. I loved producers. I loved Pharrell.
Never missed, bro.
Yeah, never missed.
Never missed.
Kanye.
I had to say that low.
Bro, he made graduation. I'm sorry, bro. He's tough.
He made Jesus walk.
Damn it,
He just
Kanye.
got crazy. Yeah, he just went crazy, man.
I was talking about this with the homies earlier. It was just like, it's getting difficult, man. This is getting really difficult. Like if there was a difficulty level, it went from hard to extremely hard. Cause what the hell, bro? The SWAT sticker shirts, bro, in the Super Bowl commercial. Oh
my
gosh.
What is he doing?
Yeah, but
he doesn't need to. He's doing stuff that's old. Like people new in the game should do, like shock value, like rapping. You don't need. You're Kanye, bro. You're like top 3. What are you doing just for attention? You dang that own Adidas. What are you doing? Chill.
He's just that really overly freaky uncle at the barbecue.
Yo, overly.
Just be saying the most outlandish. Just like, okay, like he's cool, but we can't bring him around everybody. Like
he said something to Chance the Rapper, and Chance the Rapper hasn't dropped the song yet, bro. You seen when he
clowned him when he dropped that song?
Gosh,
that was kind of embarrassing, bro.
That was so embarrassing, bro.
Recorded that shit too,
and then they posted it.
Yeah,
I know that's the reason Chance didn't. Like he was like, I'm cool off this for a while. People seen that undone. Dang, Kanye, please get better.
Please,
free
I'm praying
Kanye.
for you. Free Kanye.
Yeah.
I'm proud.
Man, but
Godly.
So other than that, what is your favorite type of music to make?
I think I love like really like chill trap, like psychedelic, like bedroom pop. I like sounds that don't like belong together, like going together. I'm really inspired by just cinema and like movie scores, and I want to like just create a sound that sounds very like cinematic when you listen to it. Like you can feel like the main character. You could feel like player one in this
That's
So
dope.
that's why like a lot of the songs that I have are just settings, and like sometimes it has lyrics, sometimes it
It's
doesn't.
just a feel.
It's just a
It's
feel,
mood,
I'm
yeah.
just making music,
That's
man.
pretty dope. What's the last thing you released?
Um, the last project I released was called Trouble in Paradise, and it was just describing a lot of how I felt during just working through multiple film sets. So, when you go like from shoot to shoot in different worlds, it feels like you're just time traveling.
Absolutely.
Because like I remember last summer we did Sarah's Oil,
Yeah.
and like I went from that into I think it was like a Mattress Brothers commercial, and it was like this is so like different.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
this
yeah,
is
yeah.
present day. This is
Yeah.
1900s, early 1900s.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I felt like I went through a lot in those seasons of my life, and I was meeting a lot of different people, kind of losing people in a sense. Um, I noticed I was getting deeper into like just working, getting more consistent work. I wasn't seeing as like many as my friends and family as I wanted to, and I felt bad. I didn't
Mm-hmm.
want to seem like I was neglecting them, or I was like trying to be like this Hollywood. Like I'm
No,
just
yeah, you just
regular. I'm
yeah,
just trying to chase
yeah.
my dreams,
That's
bro.
a fact,
Like,
bro. Yeah.
and like I feel like recently I've been more just relentless with it because I'm just feeling myself getting deeper and deeper
Right.
and further into breakthrough.
Right, bro.
So
It's right there.
yeah, bro.
It's right there.
I'm really like I really dig what Timothy Chalamet said in the SAG Awards, and the way he just expressed his want and his desire to want to be a great actor. It was just like
That's right.
it is frowned upon to see like, and I want to be the best, I want to be the great. It's like, oh man,
I know,
that.
yeah, he's doing
It's like, dude, why would I go into something that I like and be like, you know what? I want to be mid. I want to be exactly average.
Right. I don't want y'all to remember me at all. I don't
Yeah, I'm literally just trying to blend in. That's all.
Yeah. I'm just here to get talked about sometimes. That's it. Yeah.
Really,
I
I'm just
want
here for the jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want the pictures. Yeah, give me the pictures. Nah, that's a fact. Though.
Yeah, but no, I just I want to feel the grit. I want to feel the hard work. I want to
Wow.
put in the hours to be great,
Mm-hmm.
because while I have time on this planet, like that's my main desire. Why not?
Yeah. Why leave this world knowing you have much left? Much left to offer. And you're a perfect example of that. I read this book of Stoicism, and one of the quotes is just basically like, every man should write a book, every man should make songs, every man and woman, of course, man should make songs and just tell the world, leave this world empty. Leave this world with nothing left, because you don't know what can help this world evolve in any way. And it doesn't have to be from the standpoint of I'm gonna help people. It's no, just make sure you get everything done for fulfillment point out of you, because you don't know so many of these artists painting all these people, they don't get famous, especially in the psychology field. They don't get famous or known until they die.
Facts.
They don't, a lot of these people don't get the respect they deserve while they was alive. They went Charles Bukowski, one of my favorite Bukowski, one of my favorite poets. This man died not seeing fame. And that's one of the harshest realities is, and a lot of people go hard in this game and die not seeing fame. And he didn't do it for anybody else but for himself. But his words impact this generation, and it's so prevalent in this generation right now. It's just a immaculate thing.
And I think I'm glad you said that, because I think that's what every single artist has to accept, that you're not entitled to blow up. You're not entitled to be famous. Like, this is why we get to do these things. It's not, oh, we're owed this. Like, bro.
Yeah.
We're painting. We're creating music. We're playing strings. Like, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is super fun.
Exactly. Because it can all end tomorrow, bro. But, you lived every day trying. Giving it your all, trying and not half-assing it. And that should be enough for anybody to want to get up and live life, because there's so many people that just wither into nothing in this world, man. Just fall in love with just letting this world be automated for them. I'm on this, I'm on government. Nah, man, give it your all, bro.
Literally.
Yeah,
You should
fact.
be existing, man.
Yeah, that's whack. And
I'm
it's
trying to
one
live.
lifetime. Yeah, that's what I'm
One
saying.
lifetime, you get one chance.
Like, why just be? You said it perfect. Why be mid, bro?
Yeah, why be
Anything.
average?
Why? Yeah, and it's not about your looks, anything, bro. Just be the best version of yourself in whatever field
Facts.
you want, and follow your dreams. But how did wrestling incorporate into that?
I mean, it's one of those, like, we see the memes all the time
Yeah.
about just like growing up watching WWE. You're trying the moves, bro.
Right,
That
yeah,
little warning of
yeah,
like,
yeah.
don't try this at home. I'm trying this
I
at
got it,
home.
yeah.
I gotta get on the couch and hit a swanton.
You know how many times I got put in the walls of Jericho?
Oh,
Man, too many times. You said a swanton bomb?
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
that's dangerous as heck. But me and Sean, who I was talking about earlier,
Yeah.
I mean, we grew up together. We would go to each other's houses a lot, and I grew up with all sisters, so I never had like that brotherly bond
Mm-hmm.
with my sisters, because the girls, they don't like to fight, they don't like to wrestle. I like the things that I like,
Right.
but I remember him bringing it was SmackDown versus Raw 2009 over.
Ooh.
And I was just like, that was the first time I was like, bro, you watch wrestling? He was like, no, I don't really watch wrestling. I just got the game. I was just like, are you trying to watch it after this? Because it was on a Monday.
Yeah.
Um,
Monday Night Raw.
Yeah. And we played the game. Like, I was having the time of my life because I've never had like a wrestling game. My mom would not let me get like certain games. Like,
She was highly religious.
yeah, she was very, very religious, very traditional. But she would let me get certain games, and when he brought that over, I was just like,
Hard eyes.
yes, sir. I'm
Yeah.
like, hey. Played the game. It was lit. We watched the episode, and it was one of the first like coolest introductions, like coolest, like, damn, I'm showing you this, like, I'm telling you about this product, and like I'm hyping it up, and it was like a complete delivery. But it was the episode when I don't know how much you watch this, but when Rey Mysterio won the WWE title, like later in his career.
After Eddie Guerrero died.
Yeah, that was the World Heavyweight title. This was like in like the mid 2000s. I think like 2009, 2010.
I've watched a lot, so I've probably seen it, but I just can't recall it right now. But yeah.
He won the spinner belt, but he lost it that same night to John Cena.
Oh my
God. And it was just a really lit episode. And like ever since then, man, we would just like come over to each other's houses, get a lot of snacks, watch it, and then we would just do the moves on each other. Yeah, we would do some just have crazy matches in the house, and then like on the trampoline and stuff.
That's
and
dope.
It was just, we would.
Yeah. It's crazy to think how influential stuff is, more impactful influence-wise out here in like a Tulsa, a Texas, and in a smaller town, because in New York, we would watch it. And in St. Lucia, I'm from the Caribbean. My grandfather, when I was like 5, 6, my grandfather made it we used to watch it. All the men in our family used to watch it in one room. We used to watch it in one room, and this was like when Undertaker was riding a bike.
Dead Man Undertaker.
Dead Man Undertaker.
Keep rolling.
That
was a vibe.
Yo, right? Yeah. And it's crazy how influential it is out here, because out in New York, not a lot of people would say, "Oh man, I love WWE. I want to pursue that."
Yeah.
They because there's so much stimuli around us, rap and bigger things that that's a part of the culture. And I'm not saying y'all don't have a culture. Y'all have a wonderful culture over here. It was just more loving and caring. Over there is rough
Southern
and
hospitality.
gritty. Exactly, right? It's gritty because you got to stand out, and the standing out is being the toughest and blah, blah, blah. But it's just amazing to see how you can watch something so innocent, if you can call that WWE innocent. And it's just
at the time it was.
Yeah.
It wasn't the most holy product.
It's crazy. I remember they used to have a adult website.
Yeah. Dude, they were doing like, bro, when Vince McMahon also, golly, my guy repent. But
man.
the bra and panties matches and the the mud wrestling matches, like
You know who they're trying to target.
yeah. I was like, bro, this is starting this lust addiction early, bro. Like, golly, I'm like 6, 7.
Yeah.
Like, yo, what is
Chill
this?
out. I know, right? China and all them. You're like, oh, sweet Jesus.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite wrestlers?
Oh man, it's so strange because I feel like my favorite wrestlers now are completely different than the ones that I had as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're still the same. Like I still like had the same foundation, but watching it now and seeing how like the wrestlers that I like kind of like really look up to and like think are really cool, seeing how they work, I'm just like, man, this is what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Randy Orton was
sure, the legend killer. Get out of here,
bro.
Yeah.
2009 Randy Orton. I couldn't believe a person could be that evil.
Yeah.
Like you're kicking people in the dome, bro.
Oh, easy for nothing. And without bias, women got it.
Yeah, bro. Anyone could get
Midgets, little people.
Bro, when he kicked Mick Foley down them damn stairs,
Bro,
I was like, bro,
exactly,
yo,
Tripping.
this is crazy. This man's mad. I got The Rock, man. The Rock is kind of like, especially like Hollywood Rock.
Slept on.
So good.
One of the greatest heels.
Yes.
And comedic reliefs.
Golly.
And slept on. Because, of course, because he gets bigger and bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So people tend to forget his predecessors, you know, and how he developed. But the Hollywood Rock was the greatest, bro.
Yes. And it was like right when he started to like get like into acting. So he was incorporating a lot of what he learned from Hollywood into his wrestling, which was the coolest end product because it was so like short-lived.
Yeah.
But I just look back to that time period and like what he was able to produce in that short period of time. I was like, this would have been legendary. Like this could have won an Oscar in itself of how good it was.
Yeah, I agree, bro. I remember he had, I don't know, was it the Hurricane?
Yeah,
Him and the Hurricanes
that
beef.
segment
That was the greatest things ever to me. Yeah. He tried so hard.
What did he say? He said, hey, I think I got a phone call from Nothing.
Yeah.
He says he knows you because he was calling him Nothing. I was like,
Look
bro.
Look at you, nothing. You just nothing. He just kept saying it every time. You just nothing.
5'9" of nothing. I was like, damn.
Bro, greatest times had to be their moments in WWE history or just wrestling history, man. I don't think people realize how tough The Rock had it and how, you know, like when people grow up and, you know, they usually go like Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon. Oh, that's your father. People don't know majority of Rock's family wrestled, but he had a impact so big that you don't even equate to him that this is his pops was doing this before.
It was his own self.
That's so tough.
He was able to become bigger than the product.
Bro, absolutely.
And that's what like made him. I mean, that's what he is today. He's literally the final boss.
Absolutely.
Like,
yeah, you can't go past him.
Yeah.
It's crazy. He beats John Cena out in popularity, but those Fast and Furious movies is hitting on a different level. You can't get bigger than that.
This bro was locked in on them Jumanji reboots.
Man, right? Those tight muscle shirts, bro. I didn't even know they can do that.
Man, I don't know. I think it's weird to say because it's on my IMDb, but I put The Rock as one of my favorite actors because I mean the flack that he gets now, I get it, bro. The reboots, he plays the same character, yeah, we get that, but respectfully, he was able to create one of the greatest characters of all time.
Bro. Yes.
The Rock, the character, is the perfect professional wrestler to a T.
Yes, and he maximizes on all aspects of just like on boldness, comedy, on sportsmanship, showmanship.
Every single like pocket,
bro.
And he's making it work. He's not the greatest at everything. But it's like it's enough that it's like, dude, I can't.
He's perfect, bro.
Yeah, I can't look away from this. Entertainment wise, I'm like,
you can't beat
chef's
that.
kiss.
Yeah, exactly. You can't beat The Rock when it comes to entertainment. There's nobody.
Do you have any like what were your favorite wrestlers growing up?
That's a good question, man. My favorite wrestler ever. I give him one was Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie Guerrero was
I loved Eddie, bro.
so cold.
He was cold, bro.
He was like, I didn't understand it as a kid. I thought he was cool. I was like, you know, like he runs in the car. He's kind of cool. Yeah, that's what's up. But now watching his stuff now, I'm like, oh, he was so good.
My man was dope,
so
man.
Good.
Frog splash. I love the sneaky chair special. And how he gets people disqualified. You know, oh, look, he got a chair. And you pull it up out of nowhere.
Like, that was a move for him. I was like, that's so dope.
And to just act like he hurt on the ground. I'm like, oh, man, I love Eddie Guerrero so much, man. I loved when him and Rey Mysterio teamed up and it was just doing their thing.
Rey Mysterio versus Eddie Guerrero for the custody of Dominic.
That hurt. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I remember that was crazy.
That was wild.
That was crazy. If I give it Eddie Guerrero. Man, that's tough. I gotta say Stone. Of course, Stone Cold, but
I was
Undertaker.
actually about to say him next.
Yeah,
Undertaker
Dead
is
Man. Undertaker when he came back out when the man was holding the urn type stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I feel like when he was you're talking about Scary Undertaker,
right?
Yeah. So I feel like, at the time, since Undertaker, like, he played that, you know, like, he had that short stint of being, you know, biker Undertaker.
Yeah, American.
He was able to, like, be himself for a little bit and actually play. When he came back to the Undertaker, it was like,
man,
this ain't no joke. I thought he was like, I was legit kind of scared, bro, as a kid. I was like, damn, bro, who's this 6'10" dude in eyeliner and all black, like
wildin',
long ass entrance.
Walking in forever. People used to have the torches are just there.
Yeah, the druids, bro.
Yeah, the druids.
Crazy. Like, bro, who is this demon, bro, and why is he working for this company?
And what's the homie name that was with him? I can't think of him.
His brother.
Not Kane, but yeah, the other one. What is his name? The one that used to hold the urn the whole time.
Oh, Paul Bearer.
That that whole display was just evil. It was like, yo, this is scary.
Undertaker. Yeah. Oh, bro,
it was like if Jason Voorhees was Undertaker.
Yeah,
was a wrestler.
No, facts.
It was just like, whoa, man, this is like beyond scary. Boogeyman scared me a lot too.
Yeah. Did he even wrestle, or he just have segments scaring the kids?
Just scaring people, having worms in his mouth. I used to, Gold Dust used to scare me. But let's say my last and final person, like Shawn Michaels, bro.
Shawn Michaels was also.
Shawn Michaels is just top tier. Even though I look at the interviews now.
What era of Shawn Michaels?
DX, the original DX.
Like with
like the large group, China, Triple H. Train,
Kevin Nash, and
yeah, I think he was in there.
No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of the Click. DX, Road Dogg, and
A-Train, China, Triple H,
Billy Gunn,
bro. That was aside from Stone Cold's entrance, that is the coldest entrance ever. When you hear that, are you ready?
They're one of the hardest theme songs of all time, bro, dude. All right, bro. That dude who made, because he also made Triple H's theme song and like that whole DX crowd. That man's music,
it was awesome. Yeah,
it was crazy. I was like, dude, you're ahead of your time because this shit is timeless.
Oh my god, I was working out to the DX. I was in the gym, and I played the DX song. It was on my it was just spinning. And this was at the end of my workout, and I wanted to work out all over again. That just jolted me so much, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, but it's a little like
are you ready? Like,
do you think they could tell us what to do? No, I don't even tell us what to do. What's up? You know who they talking to?
Yeah. That guitar just in the background. Oh my gosh, bro. It was excellent.
Really, no, Shawn Michaels. My favorite era of Shawn Michaels was, I'm not gonna lie, Coked Out. 95 to 97 Shawn Michaels.
I was just about to say, yeah.
Godly, bro. Yeah. Aura on 10, my guy.
Yeah, he wasn't listening to nobody in the background.
Bro, you can tell. He was like, bro, he just walks so free. Like, I can't get fired. Literally, I'm just a sexy boy. Sexy boy. I'm not your boy toy. And he's singing his own theme song. Bro, he's so like flamboyant and loud. And he embodied it. And I get a lot of inspiration from wrestlers that, you know, I enjoy, that I incorporate into acting.
Wow.
Like, down to a T, even to the way like I dress and go about like my style and like, you know, the way I, you know, express myself music wise. Like I want all my interests that I grew up with to kind of tie into each other, because that's really what inspired me. I used to not get the term of like this new term of people calling themselves creatives, because it's so like, it's so broad. I'm like, bro, what is that? What do you mean?
It sounds like they're trying to sound important, right?
Yeah, I'm a creative. All right, mysterious ass, bro. Like, what are you talking? You a superhero?
I'm
Out of
confused,
here.
my
Literally,
nigga. I'm confused. I'm creatively confused.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I want to look cool.
Help me.
Literally,
Help me, please.
But I'm understanding it more now. How a lot of the things that I started doing are kind of tying into the way I go about my career. It's like, I don't think I would be the type of actor I am today if I didn't experience, you know, creating an album and wrestling matches and, you know, doing these things, modeling and, you know, going out to New York and getting rejected, doing, you know, just so many things that I've like done in my youth that I'm like so thankful for, because they were just the building blocks of my foundation.
That's so dope. Can you tell us about your first wrestling match?
It was a battle royal. I remember it because I was very cold. I was just really like nervous in the ring. Like I felt so like on edge, because I just, you know, you just want to be good. Like you want to be cold. Like you don't want to go out there and like be ass and be like, like I was that. Like no, bro. That like, you know, it's ass when people in the back are just quiet.
Yeah.
On to the next one. But it was a battle royal, and like I wasn't too like I felt myself, like I felt a calling to do it at that time, because it was just like, it was in the church. Like I found the place that we wrestled at and the place that I trained at was at a church out in Turley, called Living Hope Fellowship. And it's so crazy that it kind of like just happened, because it was like we met a few people and it was just linked to that church and they had their own promotion and everything. And I felt like God kind of was just giving me the green light to like do it, son.
That's dope.
And
That's real dope. Yeah.
Did it. I had fun. I found out a lot through like that first match. I felt so like childlike. I didn't know how to like explain it. I was just like, I really felt like I was just like, you know, I'm a kid, dude. I'm that same kid on the couch, you know, just practicing moves, hitting swantons and whatnot. But I'm just doing it for a company. You know, got paid $10 that match. I was lit. I was like,
look, that's a win. That's a win.
I hit a move that I don't know if I could still hit now, but it was really, really sick, because it took me like 2 months to learn. But I called it motion sickness, and
dope name.
It was like a hip toss, but I hit like a little like MJ split legged move action with the hip toss. Dude, I don't know. I know who I bit it from, and it was from R-Truth. Shout out R-Truth.
Oh, man,
and I always saw like any wrestler that wrestled in non-traditional attire, I instantly was like, "Oh, you're cool."
Yeah,
you're like, bro, you are my new favorite wrestler.
Yeah, my man's got braids.
Yeah,
jeans, out here.
Yeah, so I would see moves like that, and I would just be like, "Man, like if I ever get in the ring, I'm doing cool shit. Like I'm not gonna be
mediocre.
Yeah, I ain't gonna be mediocre. I want to do things that never haven't been done before, or haven't been done in a very long time, and I'm like
That's cool, bro.
repolishing it.
That's so dope to even have that mentality, and just people don't understand your heights of success. That's just so dope to even say. I've never met somebody. I met wrestlers that do it in school, but to be pursuing it like on a WWE type frame or pathway, that's so dope. And you can make it, bro. And I know you can, but what do you want? It's tough because you're really talented in multiple areas. You
Yeah.
do music really well, you act really well, and you do this WWE real well. If one can call you, and God said you only can choose one to be completely successful, which one would you choose?
It would have to be acting,
Wow.
because all these three things, they helped me, like most definitely. Like they have changed my life for the better. But with acting, I feel like as a child, I grew up very sheltered, not only with just like other kids, like I was like, just sheltered in the house, but I was sheltered a lot with my emotions. And with acting, I feel like I've been able to express emotions that I felt for so long, in a sense where I'm not, you know, hurting people, or I'm not,
Wow.
yeah, I'm not like just trauma dumping, or I'm not just like, you have
Right.
like a curated version of yourself in this world where it's like, okay, I can be this guy, but I can't do this too much, or I'll come out, I'll appear a certain way, or I'll like you just have your filters up.
Mm-hmm.
But when I'm acting, it's just the most freeing and therapeutic thing ever, that I just flow. Like I'm just
That's so dope.
present.
Wow. I never heard somebody said that they alleviate their pent up energy through the expression of that character. That's
Yeah.
pretty. That's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
dope to even think about. A lot of people.
Mhm.
It's pretty. It's pretty opposite.
Yeah, and I
So
think with acting, it's shown me that these things that I'm doing outside of like wrestling and music,
mm-hmm.
it's still transcending. Like the first couple projects I did was a wrestling project for one of my friends, currently living out in New York.
Dope.
Shout out Charlie. Um, but he did a wrestling project, and it was like
Mm-hmm.
I get to act and wrestle, like
Best of both worlds.
best of
Yeah.
both worlds. And like with music and everything, like I've submitted for projects, and then like I'm just adding on skills to my portfolio as an actor. And a lot of these things that I'm doing right now are just kind of helping me to build that foundation as an actor and performer and entertainer. Because when you look at it right now, there are streamers, there are content creators.
Mm-hmm,
Like
mm-hmm.
it's the umbrella is starting to get bigger and bigger, and we're gonna be seeing a lot more artists.
Absolutely. Right.
We have all this time, all this creative creative energy, and we have so many mediums to just showcase the world. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
might as well try.
It's not being gate kept anymore.
Yeah,
You don't need to go
yeah.
the same scenic route, the same actual route of
Mhm.
labels and this and that, and
It's like anyone can make it out here.
Yeah.
So it's like, why not shoot for the stars?
that's dope. That's really dope, man. And I honestly would have thought you would have chose wrestling because just the energy and the spark. But I can definitely see why you chose acting because you can have best of both worlds, and that you can act as it is, you can act as that, and
Mhm.
just from your form of elegantly saying how it allows you to just be who you want to be and also express your emotions in that beautiful way. That's dope as ever. What was your highest highs, your peaks? Have you ever felt any peaks in any three of these avenues?
Um, yeah. Recently, worked on a campaign with Converse that was like
I seen that's so dope.
appreciated, dog.
That's so dope. Yeah.
It was a very like very cool project. Like it's a really like cool environment. This is the blackest set I've been on, and I was loving it. Like I was like, this is
in
lit.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, this was in OKC.
Dang, that's dope. Did you get to meet Shay?
Yeah, he was cool. He's cool people.
That's dope.
Yeah, they're the shoes that he's dropping, like super comfortable, super dope. Honestly, and actually affordable too. So it's like it's really cool that I could be a part of like this campaign, because I feel like Converse is one of those like dream brands I want to work with, like commercially wise. Like yeah, it was just a super like cool experience, and it was just like an answered prayer.
That's so dope, bro. Are you as tall as him?
He's like 2 inches taller.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is kind of a little up there.
Ever, man. Did it release yet?
I'm not entirely sure, but I do see like a lot of like people like. Well, I mean, they're celebrities, so they're probably getting the share earlier. I saw Drake post it on his story, like of him with the shoes. I'm like, yeah, this nigga's Drake. Man, that's lit, though. Jerry Lorenzo posted it, and yeah, it's also a famous name. So I'm like, I'm assuming they all just have it, and it's
they
like
know my face.
not released to the public yet, but they've seen my face.
That's all I know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
bro. What is your if you could get typecasted in the industry and you can like continuously get roles upgraded, but in this one typecast, what would it be? Who you think you would like to play?
I would not mind being typecasted as like a token black character, as long it's
all the roles.
If it's through A24.
Oh man, you done it.
Or Jordan Peele's, I think it's called like Muddy Waters, like
you done it.
Yeah. If I'm in that realm and they're typecasting me like consistently, I'm like,
you put thought into this. That's crazy.
I'll take that.
When I ask people, they're still like, "Oh man, cop, you put thought into it." He said, "Let me be on A24 as a token black dude." Yeah, you good for life, bro. You gonna be in every
Facts. No, I think that's what kind of like that style of shooting is what kind of got me into film. So my first like ever film audition was for a project that they're still shooting on HBO called Euphoria.
Word?
Yeah, and it was an open call ordeal, but it felt really prophetic because I was out like walking for like a fashion show, and like it was like friends of a friend, like homies, like, hey, you want to model for this fashion? I'm like, shit, I ain't got nothing else to do. I guess I'll go. And it was in Dallas, and I was there, and like a few of my friends, and we were all walking the show, but we were just in the back cracking jokes, just being ourselves, and like this one girl, I don't know if I should say her name. Let's say E. E came up to us and she was like, "Hey, have y'all ever, thought about like acting?" I was just like, "I can't act." Like, what are you talking about? Acting? Do I look like a great pretending? Like, to be or not to be? Like, I don't know how to act, bro. What do you mean?
Face with all that, yeah.
But she showed me, it was just like, "Hey, I see this open call for this audition for Euphoria." I was like, wait a sec, like, bro, I seen this show. That's the girl from Shake It Up. That's Zendaya. I'm like, I don't like acting, but I do like Zendaya and the bag. So I'm gonna try. Why not?
I love it. Transparent. I love it.
Yeah, bro. And me and my homie Shad, we were together the trip, and we both we filmed the audition together. We filmed our own separate audition, and like, man, when we started like actually doing it, like, we were like, man, this is really fun. Like, I'm feel like I'm actually like playing a character,
right?
And the character in the audition was a Zahed. at the time we were Zahids,
Zahids.
so it was easier to get
Perfect.
character. It was easier to get in character, and I don't know if that was the feeling that we were feeling, but it could be either or. I felt a moving moment during that process, but I was off the Zah for sure.
Damn, they natural.
I might as well hit
Method actor.
Yeah, no, for real. I might as well hit the blunt just to get in character. I just gotta get in character. I mean, I am an actor, and I like, but you know, we did it. Obviously didn't get the part. Show is still rolling. We didn't get the part, but
I can see you in there though.
it started, I've like gotten a lot of like influence from that show because the way the show is shot, like it's the first season, I'll say. The rest of it is kind of like, I don't know. I saw a few scenes. I was like, bro, I can't keep watching this. This is getting weird.
I watched the first season only.
The first season, the way it was shot,
Crazy.
It was just so beautiful. Like the whole, like, it was just a story. Like it was a beautiful story, and it was just well explained. It was well thought out. The shots and everything. It felt like no like scene or no like no one was overacting. Nothing was wasted. It felt just real and raw and like just organic. And I think that's what like I
strive for.
That's what I strive for. That's what I want to be a part of. Like those type of projects.
Yeah. That bathroom scene when that girl was in the tub.
Yeah.
Man, that whole I wanted to be at that party.
Dude, that party looked live. I'm not going to lie. I'm in my mid-20s. Like, damn, that should look live.
I was like, yo, something about this. I wanted to be there so bad, man.
Yeah, for real, bro.
You can create, though, if man, and I keep stressing this, and I want to say it on air, too. We know enough people to create something like that. Or just, not to the volume, but still what we want.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And you mentioned Eric.
Yes.
He's my next guest.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Thanks to you. I hollered at him. He's
dope.
coming probably next week, Monday.
That's so dope. I love that.
I'm gonna try to get us all together, and we're just gonna talk about probably projects and just a vision board live, so people can see it.
That would be super. That was super
not giving
lit.
our stuff away, but just to talk about it and just as 3 Black individuals and actors and directors and just everything. I think it'll be pretty dope to do that. But yeah, man, thank you for that connection. But yeah, I think we can do it, bro.
Yeah, dude. That's something that's really been like inspiring me and like creating content. And it's not for the sake of, trying to be a content creator, but it's like you can't always wait for other people to tell your story.
Exactly.
You got to go about it in a way that like I got to show the world this because our ideas aren't our own. Like they are just up for grabs, bro. Anyone can act on this idea because it's not us. It's God, it's the Most High. So
I was just about to and we have a few minutes left. And is there anything else? I want to talk about God for the end of it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
My podcast, I'm gonna end it on God because he's the beginning of everything, right?
Really.
But if there anything else you want to talk about before we
get into that? Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I think we pretty much covered like a lot.
Yeah.
Of everything. So I think we got a good.
I think I want you as a recurring guest in the future, and I'm gonna try to incorporate you based on your schedule on just a lot of stuff. And when the rooms gets bigger, I would love for you to have you here and just meet other actors and start to grow like that and just do things like that. Yeah. There's hopefully there's a method to my madness of networking and bringing people together and just doing things, bro. Because that's from Tulsa, Black Tulsa, Black before the race riots, we seen that conglomeration and just working together works, man. And
really,
I'm not. It's times are different, so I don't want to say they don't want us to. That's not true. Nobody, people want people to work together, no matter the color, creed, or whatever. No, but we should get back to doing that especially for acting. We have, if we can get a Black acting or just actors and just to work together, man. What they're doing in Oklahoma, that OFA, something like that over here. Or shout out to them.
No, really, they're killing the game, dude.
They're dope, yeah.
I went out there and I was like.
Dope.
Uber inspired. Yeah. Every single time I go out there, I'm just like, man, it's so cool to see.
And how much is it?
Ooh, I couldn't tell you off the top.
Or was it
It's
crazy?
not. It's a fair amount for what you're getting.
Right.
Out of all like acting like academies or places to go to,
Yeah.
you're getting the most
Yeah.
for your money because you're getting headshots, you're getting stuff for your reel, and you're getting trained and taught by 3 very talented actors.
That's dope, man.
SAG
Yeah.
actors, like
Oh, that's really
yeah,
dope.
they're
That's
they're
really
locked
dope.
in. I met
Yeah.
all 3 of them. I'm like,
That's
yeah,
dope. That's dope.
y'all
Shout out
lock-
to them.
Yeah,
Shout out to them. That's
shout out Kayleen, shout out Kyler, and shout out Willa.
Yeah. Hopefully I can interview y'all future. I'm gonna post this and we're gonna see how it goes. But man, yeah, that's pretty dope. And I just me as just an observer, bro. You're doing big things, and it's just amazing to watch you.
Appreciate it.
And just
dog.
have you not having the personality of just like self-absorbed or anything. You're down there if you're humble, man. It's just
Appreciate
amazing to
it,
watch
man.
you do your things. For
It
real.
means a lot. Likewise,
Yeah,
brother.
bro. Oh, you already know, bro.
Yeah.
we got to stick together. It's
For
just,
sure.
It's just having fun, and it's not, I'm just having fun with it. I'm not trying to be the biggest dude on earth. I'm not trying to step on people. I wish I could take everybody with me.
No,
And
facts.
this is my platform. This is how I'm like, yo, bro, we can work together.
Nah,
Yeah,
real.
it's not
That's
about-
real. That's really dope. Like, even when you told me about this project right off rip, I just was like, oh, yeah, I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
there.
appreciate that, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
out of all the people that I've met throughout this film journey, it's like meeting you was like, just meeting like family, bro. It was
Yeah,
La
word,
Familia.
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like,
We just laughed
hey.
since day one.
Yeah.
What was the movie?
It was Book of Jobs.
Book of Jobs. Did that ever come out?
It did come out. I have not seen it
I
yet,
haven't seen
though.
it either. Yeah.
Bro, that was
That
an interesting day, dude. We were
Yo.
playing college students.
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
What's up?
All right. I never told this. Do you remember when they asked me to take off my hat?
Yes, yeah, I do remember that.
I gave myself a bad haircut that day. And I was so nervous.
I didn't notice at the time.
My haircut was horrible. It was patchy.
Uh,
It was patchy.
Jesus.
I was exactly. I was just trying to shape myself up around here because I couldn't get to a barber, and I went too low, and I had a bald spot. And I had hair like I had a bald spot, and I had to cut it all off. When they said me take off my hat, I panicked. Then I said, "Yo, I just got my head checked out."
Yeah,
I lied to Jesus. I'm sorry, God. If I took my hat off, they would have kicked me off set. They were like, "Just get up.
Damn.
What are you doing out here?"
Dang, I didn't know all that.
I had to tell you that, bro.
I love that.
It just recurred to me. Yeah,
I love the Lord.
it just occurred to me what happened because I forgot about that, bro. If I show you a job of how I did, you'd be like, "This dude crazy. What are you doing here?" I messed my head up so bad that day, bro. I thought I was gonna get like a smooth one on the,
On the
a
side.
Caesar, just
Yeah.
dark, and bro, I destroyed myself.
Yeah, no, I'd be like that.
And
yeah.
they said, "Can you take off your hat?" I was like, "Oh no, Jesus, please, no."
Nani? Me? Like, yeah.
Oh no, bro.
That's crazy.
I had to think of something. I'm like psychology. I'm like, what are they sympathetic for? Disease. Something happened to my head. I was at the doctor. I can't take this off.
I'm glad you did, bro. The things
y'all would have been like,
sometimes, bro, like PAs and like just the ADs, they be asking just weird stuff.
oh my god.
I'm like, bro, y'all just flexing at this
Yo,
point.
right.
Hey, boy, take off your
Take
hat.
off your hat. Bro,
Why,
nobody
bro?
cares. I'm blurred out.
Literally, I'm literally in the background. My elbows in this
Right,
bit. Like,
who cares? Yeah, I'm not even in there.
yeah, but
Oh man, yeah.
that's industry, man.
I had to, I completely
I love
forgot
that.
about that.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But yeah, let's get back. Let's give it to God, man.
Yeah.
How has God been impactful in your life? And do you have any highs and lows and fallouts and reconciliation with your relationships?
Man, dude, God has been so good to me, and I feel so like obligated to give him praise even when I am just down and I am not living the most holiest lifestyle. Like, there's still things I still struggle with. Cursing, lust, like these things that when I was in the world, I was very, like balls deep into the world,
Right.
going through that phase that I'm starting to unlearn, that I am so thankful for, because I feel like God right now is really teaching me what it is to be a real man.
Wow.
Like, not like just this image, just, perfect Christian, or this, I'm this, like religious, really like super religious aesthetic. Like, no, I'm
really doing it.
I'm really doing this for God. And like, I wouldn't be doing this without God.
Right.
So I really have to give him all the glory, even in my faults, my mistakes, my mess ups, my sin. It's like,
That's beautiful.
I gotta do it for him. Like, it's like, I feel like it's just something I not only owe to myself, but I owe to him. It's like, I gotta give it my all. I have
That's
to.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Strive and tap into my fullest potential, because God put me here for a reason.
Exactly. That's fire, bro. That's fire. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I know there was like you said a second part that I but I was like, dude, I'd be yapping, bro. I'm sorry.
No.
we
a podcast. Exactly.
But
I do. People get to know you, but just the highs and lows, man. Because there's times where life get difficult, and especially in acting. Like, there was times where I'm talking to God, and I'm at work. I'm like, God, just give me a sign. Is this right for me? Is acting right for me? I'm getting 1,000 no's. Yeah. I'm getting 1,000 no's. God, is this right for me? I'm talking like he's right next to me, and Facts. I would love to understand how that relationship goes with you. If it's not, I know it's not only me. We all trying out here. So how's that go?
Most definitely, it's definitely like a tug of war. You always feel like you're wrestling with God about your life, because it's like, man, God, I know you're good, but right now, from the looks of it, from what I'm seeing, like, it looks like we're kind of going down, because like I'm going through hell right now. Right. It's tough.
Yeah.
And I'm realizing how much the trials and tribulations that I'm facing through my journey are here for me and not against me, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're lessons. Like, I'm supposed to learn from this every single time and upgrade. Because in this world, we're called to be perfect, but we can't submit. Obviously, we can't be perfect. We see the world. We can't be we can't be perfect. So we have to submit everything to God. So I feel like our relationship, but my relationship with God, has matured so much in it feels like such a short amount of time, but it's eternal. Like, this relationship is realer than real right now.
Wow.
And it's only getting realer.
That's amazing, bro.
Every single day, I'm just like, man, God, you keep showing up for me, even when I don't feel like showing up for myself.
That was beautifully said, man. What church do you go to?
I go to TC right now.
Nice.
My mom just now started going to TC, and she's been inviting me out to church. I feel like I've been having a hard time finding a home church, because I have been like trying to travel a lot. So I find myself sometimes not in town. So I'm not gonna lie, I've been on my church hopping.
That's like, at least you're there,
Hey, like, I'm trying to get after it. I'm sorry, y'all. It's like, I hate when are you coming back next week? I don't know, bro.
I'm being in a whole different state. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Feel like a deadbeat, bro.
A deadbeat churchgoer.
Literally.
It's crazy. Man.
I gotta get some milk. Like, bro, come back to the church.
Right.
Like,
and then we have a puppy dog, guys. You be back. Legit. Like, nah, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I church hop too. I do it for a purpose though. I just just to feel the spirit, just to
Yeah.
fill out people and just to see
Have-
whatever. the home
okay,
is.
safe space. Have you ever pulled up to a church just for the worship and left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my
I
gosh.
Thank you. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the only
No,
one.
no. I do that too. There's some stuff I can't stand. I'm Roman Catholic.
Mm-hmm.
I grew up Roman Catholic, but I go to non-denominational churches, and
That's what's up. What church?
I go to Rivergate, right next to my crib. It's right
Dope.
across the street, and I in Victory.
Oh yeah,
So
Victory.
they were
Yeah,
right there. So I switched.
yeah. No, I used to
Um,
go to Victory.
Victory's dope.
Yeah, Victory's.
Victory's dope. Both of them are
cool.
pretty dope, but they're different. One of them is more speaking in tongues and using words of fire, and the other one is more unity and praying together, and just they're both beautiful in their own ways. And I switch it up depending on my availability. And I just get the spirit, I get the message, and then sometimes I gotta go because I feel like I don't have to sit through a lot of the typical things when I understand what I'm here to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to sound like a horrible person.
Yeah,
but,
no,
there-
yeah, most
I'm-
definitely.
yeah, and-
I see where you're coming from. It's like not to be like prideful, but there are levels to this
Yeah.
this lifestyle, and it's
Right.
like sometimes you don't want to get the cookie cutter message of
Right,
Jesus
right,
loves you. Your week will be fine. It's like
Yeah,
no, I'm getting beat in
Yeah.
this battle. I help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is you can pray for 30 minutes with energy
Mhm.
and you have breakthrough, but you can pray for 6 hours just talking, and it can equate to each other. That 30 minutes with just belief and faith can equate to that 6 hours of just God, please begging. God,
Mhm.
please. No. Once you say it, I believe already it's done.
Mhm.
It equates to that.
Facts.
So sometimes I will choose not to go to churches that's far along, even though there's nothing wrong with it. It's just my understanding and belief in my relationship with God. And I understand what you're saying, like you don't sit through the whole thing and the end of, church is beautiful, but you're right.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely. There's a sense of like business that is also tied
I was
within the
just about to
church.
say that. Yeah.
That I'm just like, dude. All right, like I understand, but like, chill, bro. Like, hey, so like,
Yeah.
didn't catch you at church last week. I'm like, bro, I'll be back. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
chill, bro.
I am on a journey.
Yeah, like I'm still a Christian, my guy. Don't worry. Like,
And they're not, and it doesn't make me less a Christian.
yeah, it's like I'm not here just for like I'm obviously here for like we're all here for God. I think people, we're all here for God, but some people they get so warped into the Christian lifestyle and the church world that it warps the reality of the way they view themselves. I was like, God should view me as this perfect Christian that goes to church every Sunday and gives tithes his 10% all the time, every single time. And it's like that's not a true, genuine relationship where you're just ritualistic about things and being like, oh yeah, this I have to do it like this because God won't bless me if I don't do it like this. It's like
That's not how it works.
that's not how a relationship
works.
goes. Yeah, it's not how a relationship works.
I read this book called Jesus Hate Religion. And I have an extra copy I'm going to give
Oh,
to
bet.
you. And man, that was one of the biggest eye-openers ever. And it just went back to like, it sourced different points. And everybody knows that typically 9 out of 10 times, Jesus was with the thieves, the people that needed him. He wasn't in the church.
Yeah.
People that received him.
Yeah, or had the perception of receiving him.
Right. So
The Pharisees.
and he was never in church. He was out being Jesus. He wasn't out thinking about being Jesus. He was out doing Jesus.
Facts.
So yeah, I think you're exactly right, man. Religion is a weird construct when it's man-made, but just the spirit in Jesus in the book is beautiful.
And I don't think like religion per se is a bad thing necessarily, but it's like for a true connection with God, relationship over religion.
Oh,
for
anytime.
sure.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Really, like
Exactly.
it's like hard work over talent. It's like that's the real, like that's where you truly feel that connection of like, man, this like God is with me right now in this moment, literally right now. God is with us.
Right. Oh yeah, I feel it.
And
this is.
I'm thankful, bro. Like, bro, this
God is
dope,
good,
bro. This is a dope project, man.
Thank you so much for being my my third guest, bro.
Appreciate it, dog.
Bro, you're doing big things in Tulsa. You're doing big things everywhere, and I'm just proud of what you do. You're doing right now and all that have to come.
Thanks, Doc.
Lord, thank you for all of this. And God,
Yes.
everybody, thank you. My homie Derek, man. Peace.
Peace.
Bro, my God.
Hey.
Good stuff, bro.